Pretend that it's an ice cream cone.
Also don't like being recorded. It bothers
Pretend
me.
that that's an ice cream
We
cone.
should have brought the helium balloons.
Oh, we have so many.
We have like 15 balloons left. We should have brought them, and that would have made this so much more
And
interesting.
as in... First scene, action 5. Alright, here we go. Alright. When did you and Megan first start becoming friends?
Me and Megan first became friends probably after she had been living in Dubuque for a little while, and we played guitar together one night, and we had never really hung out before that. I went to her apartment, and we decided to like start playing some worship songs for house church, and we just really bonded over that and started hanging out more after that.
That's
And
good.
now we live together.
Okay, what was it like?
I'll pull up my questions.
What was it like living with Megan
Living with Megan.
when you guys first moved in?
First moved in, it was an adjustment because we are very similar yet completely opposite personalities, where I am more like calmer about things and she gets really, really excited, and mornings were just so different because I don't like to talk in the morning and I don't smile in the morning. I don't like people to be happy in the morning, and Megan will walk out of her room with the largest smile on her face you've ever seen, and she's just so happy to be awake, and then I'll just like glare at her. So we came to an understanding pretty quickly that you don't talk to me in the morning and she can just go on being bubbly all by herself.
Alright, when did you first start noticing that Megan really liked Jake?
I first started noticing that Megan liked Jake. We were getting ready to go on a mission trip to Costa Rica together, so this was end of last summer, and we were hanging out together, the three of us, and we had like a group text going, and the group text was primarily just between Jake and Megan, and I would like interject every 20 messages or so. And at our hangout night we had like, they were just always like, she was laughing at everything he said, or she would like correct him, and they were just always like hanging out and talking all the time. And then while in Costa Rica, Megan got hurt, and it broke Jake's heart. I had never seen him like fall apart. He cried because Megan was crying. She was in so much pain. And then even after we got back from the trip, like she was still talking to Jake like all the time. And eventually I told Lindsay that we need to talk to Megan because this is not okay. And then like literally the next day, Megan said, guys, I like Jake. I said, okay, we don't need to have an intervention anymore. And then, yeah, started dating like 3 weeks later.
I actually lost the text of like all the questions, so
Who has the text
I'm upset
with
now.
all of the
But
questions?
Okay,
Steven
so
has it. I have it.
shoot,
I was about to say I do.
Like the progress of their dating
yeah.
or something?
because it cuts off, like it created a new group once she started texting.
Okay, how did Jake and Megan's relationship progress? Well, okay, put it,
Yeah.
What's it-
different phrasing?
what's it been like for you as her roommate as they've progressed deeper into their relationship? Makes any sense?
Yeah. I don't know the
I don't know
phrasings.
how to answer this question.
Okay, what's it been like being a bystander as Jake and Megan's relationship has grown? I don't know if that's allowed to say it. Or do you get
No,
something
I
else?
mean, I'm trying to. Well, I can't even
What's it
find
like
what my initial
watching
questions were.
them
But
be together, and as they've grown?
It's annoying.
Okay, that's what we want.
Sorry, will you just like repeat the
No,
question? and
just
I'll try
sorry.
to, like,
No, I would actually begin it with that and just keep rambling, as in say something like,
like,
watching
I'm
those
really
two,
mean. I can
watching
sound
those two
harsh.
in a relationship with another has been annoying. Like really, she's been on like La 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 Land. Jake doesn't know what to do.
Okay. So watching Jake and Megan and their dating relationship progress has been kind of annoying. Because Megan will come home every night after hanging out with Jake, because it's every night that he's not at work, she'll come in the house and be like, guys, I just really, really like Jake. And so that's what we started to hear from whatever month they started dating until I still hear it now. So she's always like, oh, I gotta go hang out with Jake. And oh, we're gonna go hang out with Jake. Hey, I'm going over to Steven to hang out with Jake. Do you want to come? Yeah, I'll come. I'm going to bring my own tea and a snack and a book, and I'm just gonna hang out on the couch by myself. So you guys can do like whatever you want. And I have done that multiple times. Usually I end up falling asleep just because couches are comfy, and you just kind of get annoying because they slowly, gradually become like more touchy-feely, even though it was really, really awkward in the beginning, and it was really funny because Jake would want to like give her a hug or put his arm around her in church, but just the way he went about it was just so awkward because they'd be standing during worship and he'd just slowly get like closer to her, just like by inches, and like put his arm around her for like 3 seconds and then stop, and then that was it. Or he would touch her hand on the chair in front of them and then just like take it away really quick. And he did that for like a couple months before I think he actually got comfortable. Just like he'll sit the whole service with like his arm around her or something. And so it was kind of annoying to see how awkward it was, because he'd like come in the house to like pick her up and like she'd give him a hug, but it would be like an awkward half full hug, half side
Christian
hug.
side
they
hug.
didn't really know what they were doing. It was really funny.
I can't help but think of the Messy Mondays. Do you know those?
Yes, I'm aware.
Just like. What other questions?
I mean, we're just gonna take pretty much like parts of each of it. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think
We're
of
not gonna
like
take all of
what
it.
else that I'd. No, we're not taking all of it.
We
But
should make a B-roll just for us to enjoy. Just the
Yeah.
fun.
I'll just give you the unedited clip.
Uncensored.
Unnecessary censoring.
We could get emotional.
Why?
Why?
I don't do that.
As in, what has Megan's relationship? What? Okay, here you go. What's something really special about Megan that most people don't know that you do? What's something really special about Megan that a lot of people don't see?
And like restate that
You
too,
need
because I'm gonna
help.
have to cut that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking for help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her humility and openness.
What's something you value very much about? That's a better word. Something I
Yeah.
really value about Megan is.
Something I really value about Megan, and especially like with her, like especially when she first started dating Jake, was she was always very open about like where they were at in their relationship, and when they were having problems, like she would not always mention specifically what they were like having to go through, but that they were working through problems, and she would talk to us when she needed to. She was always very open about their relationship with us, which was kind of nice, like being her roommate, knowing that, okay, if she was going to come home upset, that she would like talk to us about it, or things like that. She's always open about like things that she was going through that she needed to work on in order to like help make the relationship better.
Do you remember the thing you said special for you was just like being able to be a part of, what was it? And maybe it was Costa Rica, like, I forget exactly how you phrased it or what it was referring to, but just like you felt really special to be a part of seeing it all come together or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Should I say that?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to.
It's an option.
What was
We
really
won't force
special
you.
about like Meg and Jake's relationship was getting to be there a lot from the very beginning. Like even before they started dating, and they were just like gradually telling each other that they liked each other. Like especially when we were on the mission trip, I was with them all the time as like wasn't really third wheeling, but eventually we hung out after the mission trip, and that's really when I started to feel like third wheeling. I was like, okay, this is kind of fun and kind of weird at the same time. Is that it?
Yeah,
Kinda done
that's
now?
good. We can just do pretty much like 10 minutes apiece there. So I feel like that's we don't want to overdo it there.
Oh, crap.